Welcome back. Here we are in Denholm, capital of Cumbria. What opportunities does this little town hold for us? We'll find out.
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you?
What do you know about this place, Virgil?
I don't know much about this place except for the pits. The Durnholm pits are reputed to be the most miserable prison in Arcanum, worse even than the Isle of Despair.
Hmm, not a very nice place then. Sog, what do you know about this place? Sog seems to wake up, looking around confusedly. Huh? Yep, this is Durnholm in Cumbria. Not much of a place to visit, but there's a great tavern around here called the Dragon's Breath. Oh, I spent yep, many a night there at the bar, having a wonderful time. Oh, of course, I think I was the only one laughing. Not too many happy people around here. Okay, already we found something here. A passage. I wonder what's up with that. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's early morning. Everyone's up. Let's go around and meet the people at the round newspaper. Special edition. Huge scandal rocks the round society. Well-known merchant was found molesting small boy. Yikes. Sirs, it seems that the corruption in the Tarrant business world has reached a new high. Well-known merchant Risteze. Oh, well, was that was that the guy from Shrouded Hills? Was found by a guard yesterday, naked in the company of a small boy, whose name will not be printed for obvious reasons. The parents of this unfortunate boy demanded swift and appropriate punishment of Mister's evil and perverted deeds. This reporter believes that only one punishment will be appropriate for this corrupted individual previously thought to be one of the most serious and respectable merchants of Tarrant. Give him the rope. Okay, not sure I agree with that. Prison, maybe. Mrs. Celeste Knight Phillips. That's the journalist, Mrs. Celeste Knight Phillips. Update. It seems that the scum, this corrupted and evil individual Ristez managed to escape the rope by bribing with huge sums both the parents of his small boy victim and also quite possibly certain members of the Industrial Council. According to our sources, that evil bastard, having lost the majority of his fortune, is relocating to a small village far away from Tarrant. We were unable to find more details. Mrs. Celeste Knight Phillips. On other news, statement by Tarrant Mayor Goldfinger, only by eliminating the inheritance tax can we save the economy. Mayor Goldfinger is the son of one of the richest men in Tarrant. Of course, obviously. According to a team of top economists assembled by Mayor Goldfinger, eliminating the inheritance tax will certainly increase the spending of people that have inherited a lot of money, and that will create new jobs and reduce the unemployment rate, thus saving the economy. Sure. Wealth trickles down. I think the only thing that trickles down is rich people's piss. Here's the Panari Crypt. Rubbish. Dolan's General Store. Speak up, half-orc. Do not mutter. Let us trade, sir. No one will buy my arrows. We can sell this helmet, these gloves, this leather armor, this sword, and that's about it. Oh, I can also sell the emerald. Actually, I think I might need it. I'm not certain. Can buy fuel. And we have a lot of money. So that's an intriguing proposition. He sells bullets too. I've got plenty of bullets. Actually, I don't. I'm running out. So that might be something to keep in mind. Okay, let's keep that in mind for later. I'm here to pick up something for Jungle Dune. Ah, old Jungle sent word that you'd be showing up, friend. I have this package right here. He hands it to you. That wizard is just a crazy old man. Nice, and it's a small little package. Yep, the large magic metal leather armor is better, so we'll keep Sog with it. This place has seen better days, definitely. Nice, but this looks like a pretty nice house. What could a half-orc possibly want with me? I say, madam, you can't be speaking to me. I'm very sorry, but I have little time for someone with your inferior qualities. I recommend you go on your way, madam. Can't we act more civilly to one another? I suppose I might be able to tolerate speaking with you for a few moments. Thank you. Might I ask who you are? My name is Liana. Greetings, Liana. Do you have a few moments? Tell me about yourself. What's to tell? I am Cumbrian. I love my country. I would fight to the death for it, using all the skills that my father taught me. Her face becomes very sad. I can only hope that someday I am as great a warrior as he. So you are a warrior. What skills do you have? My father taught me many things, but I have always been very proficient with throwing weapons. Knives, axes, whatever is at hand. Can you train me to be an expert in throwing? Yes, I'm always happy to train a fellow warrior. You note that by tradition, I must charge you 500 gold pieces. Okay, here's the money. So you hold the object like so. Wait, watch the angle of your elbow. There, now you've got it. You're coming along nicely. Tell me, who is the throwing master? The woman's name is Clarissa Shalmo, and she lives in Blackroot. A few more questions, then. I'd like to speak with you about Cumbria. What would you like to know? Tell me of Durnholm. Durnholm? There is pain in her eyes. Durnholm was once the greatest city in all of Arcanum, and Cumbria its greatest kingdom. Things have changed much since. Well, what? Since what? She hisses under her breath. Since King Praetor came into power. His father, King Thoran, was a great king and brought much glory to Cumbria, but he died during the war with Tarant, and things have never been the same. Why? What has happened? Many years ago, King Thoran outlawed the use of technology within the city walls. Our defeat by Tarant showed us the error of those ways. We buried the great king because of it. Unfortunately, Praetor came to power. The throne wasn't even his to take. What do you mean? Wasn't Praetor the son of King Thoran? Yes, but he wasn't the firstborn. She looks around, lowering her voice. I'm sorry, but these things are forbidden to speak of. I've said too much already. I see. Tell me of the war with Tarant. The war with Tarant? It was so many years ago. From what my father told me, the dispute was over land. What else do kingdoms ever fight over? It didn't really matter. Cumbria was strong and the Industrial Council had just come into power in Tarant. It was only a matter of time before things came to war. What happened? It was a terrible battle. The Dragon Knights were called upon to defend Cumbria, and, as always, they heeded the call. My father told me of that day. The knights upon their war steeds, dressed in armor of gold and silver. The trumpet sounded, and they charged. They charged wave after wave of the finest soldiers that Arcanum has ever known. Charged directly into the bullets fired by the Tarantian foot soldiers. The Dragon Knights never stopped. Not once, she shudders. My father said the piles of the dead were like great metal mountains rising from oceans of blood. It was a massacre. Who was your father? My father was Warren Peldar. He was the Knight of the Dragon Knights, captain of the Dragon Knights, and the greatest warrior I have ever known. Tears come to her eyes. From when I was very young, he taught me the ways of the Dragon Knights. And he taught me to love Cumbria, to hold the memory of her former greatness in my heart. Where is he? He's dead. She turns away. He died 10 years ago. He was an old man, but I think his spirit died many years ago. My father loved Cumbria more than anything, and seeing what the kingdom became broke his very heart. Who were the Dragon Knights? The Dragon Knights were the soldiers elite for Cumbria. Only the most skilled were chosen for their ranks, and only the most noble of those. They were feared throughout the land, and they were revered here in our kingdom. My father, he told me many stories about them, about their strength and bravery, and he was the finest among them. Okay, so this is an interesting story that ties in with the overall theme of Arcanum, that this world undergoes cycles of technology and magic, the two being fundamentally incompatible. Often a civilization that makes use of one comes into power and then declines and is replaced by another one that uses the other. Cumbria and the elves of Kintara were magic users. And now their world is on the decline and being replaced by a civilization that employs technology, Tarant. Sure, take 10 coins. You are truly kind, madam. Thank you. Again? Fine. Let me through. I do not have time for your ilk, half-orc. But you know, friend. Just enjoy my drink, friend. No offense, but I'd rather just be left alone. The usual bother, this and that. Oh, did you hear about the IFS Zephyr crash? I don't know anything but just rumors, gossip. You know how the old women get. Old women get. What have you heard? It's best if we don't spread that around, so we don't draw attention. For all we know, she's probably working for the Molokian Hand. No medallion, but you never know. Oh, wait, what? This guy turned hostile for some reason. Hey, he started it. I wasn't even doing anything. What do you know of this place? Aren't you just full of questions? Can't you let a bloke enjoy his ale? I'm just asking a simple question. Yeah, well, here's a simple question for you. What is someone like you doing all the way out here in the middle of this disreputable kingdom? Not exactly the kind of place that someone goes for a holiday, just visiting the countryside. The gnome appears to have lost interest in you. Well, good day to you. I'll be returning to my ale. Really? Are you sure about that, miss? I think you might know a lot more about it than you let on. I told you I don't know anything about it, friend. Oh, okay, so these guys are Molokian Hand. Don't know why he didn't help his buddy. I don't want to open fire here. Oh, wait. Did I just turn everyone hostile? Yep, I turned everyone hostile. Well, shit. Guess we have to do the last 20 minutes all over again. Yeah. Let's pick up the package. Sell the stuff that we don't need. Buy the fuel. Let's get the expert training. You didn't hear it from me, friend, but King Praetor wasn't the rightful heir to the throne. And I'll say no more of that. Okay. Might I ask your name? My name is Sarah Toon. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Likewise, I'm sure. Ah, are you the daughter of Bessie? She suddenly looks very sad. Yes, yes, I am. Why do you ask? I am trying to find a way to free your mother's ghost. Oh? And why, may I ask, are you doing that? Your brother is rather upset, understandably. I offered to help. My brother, upset? Why? He should be happy, the dog. He got what he wanted after all. Your mother's ghost has soured the ore, and he fears for his life. Pardon me while I shed a tear for my dear brother. As I said, he is getting what he deserves. Why so hostile towards him? Hostile towards him? That is an understatement. Do you know what he did? He convinced my mother to sign the mine over to him, and then he sold it to those thugs in Toronto. She killed herself over that. How did he convince her to sign? She always wanted me to run it, as my brother was notorious for bungling things. He convinced her that for legal reasons it should be in his name, as she was getting old and I was not yet of legal age. She resisted at first, but my brother was always able to wear her down. He was insidious in that way. But why did she kill herself over him selling it? Her only wish was that the mine stay in our family, as it had been for more than 3 generations. It was our heritage. She often told me that she would rather be dead than to have anyone else but a Toon run it. Can you tell me who owns your family's mine now? I can't recall offhand, but I think I wrote it down somewhere. She shuffles through some papers. Yes, here it is. Anton Importers, 25 Lion's Head Circle, Toronto. May I indulge you to answer more questions? Yes, what is it? Why did you move here? This place has seen better times. I knew that my brother was going to be what my brother was going to do as soon as he stole the mine from me and my mother. I couldn't bear to watch. I tried to get my mother to come with me, but she wouldn't leave her home. I moved here because I had nothing. I don't even own this place. It was deserted. Your brother wouldn't help you out? He seems to be well off. Are you serious? I would never ask for his help. What was your brother's excuse for selling the mine? He concocted some story about the buyers threatening his life if he didn't sell. I think he owed them money, actually, but he would never admit it. Would you be interested in owning the mine again? Of course I would, but I thought you were working for my brother. I haven't decided who I'm working for yet. What can you pay me? I have nothing to pay you for your help, I'm afraid. Look at where I live. Perhaps you should continue working for my brother. Well, we need the money. I understand. We all need to do what we can to survive. Thank you for coming to talk to me regardless. I must be off. Feel bad for her, but it's every gal for herself out here. Talking to the people here doesn't seem to help us. I saw Gladys crying about something she lost. You have my gratitude, man. Now where's this Gladys? Have you met Jane Stiles, poor girl, living all alone the way she does, and always studying her books, says she wants to be a healer. May I ask your name, good sir? My name's Archibald, what of it? Nothing, just being polite. Have a good day. There's no one here. There's a pier here with no one in it. Not interesting to us. A large pipe. Was there a fight or something? One of these guards... All of these guards are low on HP. There's no one here. Again, no one here. This one's locked. Who's in charge around here? That would be Garrick Stout, or Sir Garrick Stout as he insists on being called. You do not seem to think highly of him. I am not the only one. The pompous brute is not highly regarded by many. Of course, he did not hear that from me. Let's look over here. What do you got for us? What sort of wares you got? Well, being an inventor, I have a wide assortment of technological parts on hand. I have many electrical components, a few mechanical and explosive elements, and I also keep a supply of fuel and charges. Would any of these be of interest to you? Can you train me to disarm traps? Oh, okay. Let's see. I gotta say, your inventory is not all that great. But you will buy some of my stuff, so... I don't buy stolen goods, madam. I don't know if I should sell these. I'll hold on to them for a while. Thieves' leather. Interesting. Wine. Thank you. Sog. You can take this healing item. And I see you've been collecting poppy flowers. And for some reason you have a shovel. I'm not going to ask.
What is it that you want of me?
And you've been collecting puppies as well. Good for you. You must be lost, half-orc. You are not welcome here. Madam, did I hear you correctly? What have I done to offend you? I don't mean to be rude, but I just don't like you. Please just leave me alone. Can't we talk in a civilized manner? I'm sorry. Perhaps sometimes I don't think before I speak. Perhaps you might start again. Greetings, have you a moment? My name is Jaina Styles. Ah, she's a potential companion. I'm considering taking her instead of Virgil, because I think she gains levels in healing. What are you doing here in Durnholm, Jaina? What am I doing here? Well, what does anyone really do in Durnholm? Not much to do in this town. Wasn't always this way. To hear the way my parents used to talk about it, she seems a little sad, sighing. I guess you could say I'm a healer, if I'm anything at all. What sort of healing do you do? Well, I don't really do any of it very well. There hasn't been a decent doctor around here for a very long time, and our best midwife died not too long ago. I really want to learn, but there's not really anyone to learn from. She gets a determined look in her eyes. But I'm still trying. You see, it's really important to me that I become a great healer. Why is that, Jaina? Well, she looks to the ground. You see that this is difficult for her to talk about. There was a disease that came to Durnholm a few years ago. As I told you, there hasn't been a doctor here for a long time. We didn't have any medicines, and shipments from Toronto are very rare. Well, my parents got sick, you see. Tears well up in her eyes. They were so brave, right up until the end. But they died. Many others died here as well. No one around knew how to deal with such sickness. And so all we could do is sit here and watch our loved ones pass away. She dries her eyes. And it was then that I decided. What did you decide? I decided that I never wanted to watch people die that way again. I decided to become a great healer, to save others from the pain I felt when I saw my parents die. And so, that's what I've been trying to do. How are your studies progressing? Not too well. As I said, there's not anyone to learn from around here. I have a little healing skill, but I'm just no good at magic. She lowers her voice, leaning towards you. Actually, I'm very interested in some of the newer technological practices. Really, do you think technology is better? Shh, keep your voice down. Don't you know? You can't even talk about such things around here. It's the law. King Praetor got it in his old noggin a long time ago that technology is terrible, and he doesn't want anyone even thinking about it. He looks about. You see where that has gotten us? Do you know much about that sort of healing? Not a whole lot. I've read a few textbooks. I have to keep them well hidden, mind you. But there really just isn't much to be learned around here. Well, why don't you leave? Go to Toronto, maybe. I can't really afford to. My parents weren't wealthy people, and I don't make much money here in Durnholm. Plus, it's not all that safe for a woman to be traveling all by herself. I'm afraid that I'm stuck here for now. Maybe you'd like to come along with me. Hope flashes in her eyes. What? What do you mean? Well, I'm traveling. I could use a scientific healer. Really? I mean, I don't know very much. I don't know how much help I would be. Perhaps we could learn things together. She laughs, clapping her hands together. Oh yes, that sounds just wonderful. I mean, I'll work my very hardest to learn while we're abroad. You can count on me, madam. I won't let you down. So you'll come along then? Sorry, you would just bog me down. Right. We already have the max number of followers. Tell me a little about Durnholm. Well, that's a long story. You see, Durnholm was once a powerful kingdom. I don't know a lot about I don't know a lot of history, but I do know that it was once as powerful as Tarant or Caledon. What happened? Well, King Praetor decided long ago that he would tolerate no technology in his kingdom. He was, well, influenced by his mage counselors. King Praetor assumed the throne at a very young age, and he was very impressionable. Please continue. Well, eventually there was a war between Tarant and Cumbria, and Tarant was victorious. The Dragon Knights, King Praetor's elite guard, were almost all wiped out in the final battle. Durnholm crumbled, deteriorated into what you see here today. Tell me more about the Dragon Knights. I don't know much about them, but if you talk to Liana Peldar, she can tell you much more. She lives by herself on the northern end of town. Okay, very interesting.
What is it that you want of me?
Perhaps it's time we say goodbye to Virgil. I mean, it doesn't have to be forever. We'll just be taking Jaina for a test run.
What is it that you want of me? Yes, of course. What would you like me to do?
I think you'd best leave the group.
No, I can help. You must. I see. Well, I'll wait here, meditating on the scriptures until you return. I'm so glad that you're safe. Yes!
Actually, let's drop him off at the Panari Crypt in case we ever want to take him back. Let's go over here.
What is it that you want of me? Yes, of course. No, I can help.
There we go. The Panari Crypt is very convenient. My favorite thing about the mod. Huh? He would just bog me down. So there's some other factor that I'm not taking into account. Maybe our technology aptitude just isn't high enough. Let me whip up my phone here. Take a quick look. See what exactly. Well, I'm not gonna take her money. No, I just need an open slot. Need to be level 5, which I am. Technical aptitude of 10, which I do have. So, I don't know, maybe the reaction modifier plays a role in it. little wet behind the ears for my money. You are. Maybe we need to be higher level. What? Virgil vanished. So, do companions go elsewhere? When they're released from service? This is actually a good opportunity to test that out. Let's go back to the crash site, see if he's there. We needed to go to Crowded Hills anyway to deliver the package. Golden Bear? It's Golden Freddy. Level 20. Wow, okay. Ha! Mega Whiff. Mega Whiff. And all that it was a little bit of damage. Ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, some of these encounters are just absolutely ridiculous. Ah, my cat is biting me. No, stop that. Oh, is that a wilderness trader? Very good. Invigorator. Interesting. Electrocution grenade, concussion grenade, paralysis grenade. Oh, this looks very interesting, but nothing I actually want to buy. And of course, these mofos never buy anything. Again, nothing we want. Man, I just keep running into them. Magic Helm, Arcane Helm, charged batteries. We will need a way to make batteries in the future. Okay, let's go to the crash site first. Yep, he's right back here. Okay. We've also got Altia, the mod companion. We could take her instead. Where are you coming from? Oh, it's a long story and I don't want to share it with you. Okay. That makes things simple. What sort of things can you make? Nothing, it seems. Can you tell me about yourself? Level 6, dodge, melee, some technological aptitude, spot trap, heal, firearms and repair. Hmm. And no magic, of course. Okay, so that's very interesting. Let's trade. I'll be taking your gold. Sorry, that's just how it is. Altia's sword. Altia's true passion. Percentage chance equal to Altia's character level to add 32 damage. Interesting. Is Virgil your husband? Oh no, he is not. We are just good friends.
I'm so glad that you're safe. Yes, of...
So I guess if we don't want him to come back, we just have to tell him to wait here for a bit. And he won't leave. He'll stay in spot. We should be collecting Ginkgo root and Kadura stem. These can be used to make healing salves. I wonder if there's anything else of interest here. Sometimes for easy fights, it's better to just change to real time and let the followers handle it. Lots of wolves. I wonder if there's a point to coming here. Other than fighting wolves. It's free XP. At this point, the wolves are easy to kill. Oh, more surprises. An axe, 112. More fine stout boots, dented iron shield. Okay, so we're going to have to hand over a bunch of stuff to our friend here. 2537. The Great Helm is better. Except for some reason he insists on using the other one. Not sure if giving wine to Sog is a good idea. This pushes him to encumbered status. Is he using the healing potions on me? That's not going to be very useful.
What is it that you want of me? What type of I am finished. What is it that what type of I am finished. What is it what type of I am finished. What is it that you want of me?
Whoa. More Molochian hands assassins. And a bunch of bears. I don't think I can handle that one. Of course, they're all piling up on the dog. I really don't want to lose the dog. They'll eventually get good. I think. You just gotta hold on hope.
What is it that you want of me?
Let's see. Where was... Here, jungle. I've brought back your package. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Someday you'll be able to look back and say that you helped the man who changed the course of human history. Fascinating. Perhaps you could share the secret with me. Sorry, madam, but this secret stays with me. I do thank you, though, and wish you the best of luck in your travels. Well, that's that. And we are close to a level up. That's nice. Now let's get back to Denholm and do the quests there. Actually, let's save before we do that. Okay. We had to do this little detour to Shrouded Hills a bit earlier than I expected to pick up Virgil. We arrived here just in early morning. Everything is still closed. Let's sell this stuff. Liquid of skin thickening. Where did you pick that up? Now, what other places haven't we checked yet? These doors are locked. Okay, this is the expert thrower's house. Here's another entrance into that passage we saw. This old woman is sobbing quietly. Hello, is there anything I can help you with? I wouldn't wish to burden a stranger with my troubles. Please tell me. Perhaps I could help? A family heirloom has been stolen. A silver ring that belonged to my grandmother. Do you have any idea who could have stolen it? No, it has been missing for years. I fear I will pass before I see it. When did you last see it? I entrusted it to my son before he died. When did he die? 20 years ago. I lost both him and my husband to the plague. I have been alone ever since. Who else could I talk to about your son? A man named Archibald was friendly with my son before he died. How can I find this Archibald? He was living down in the docks last I heard. I'll talk to him. Perhaps he knows something. Thank you, kind lady. So the ring has been missing for 20 years and she's still crying over it. Revolver parts, metal shavings, and a shovel. Nothing of interest to us. Let's take a look here. Councilman urges war on Caledon. They must be stopped before they destroy our way of life. In an impassioned and at times violent display on the floor of the Industrial Council, Councilman Braid called for nothing less than the unconditional surrender of Caledon, even though no formal declaration of war has been issued. Were the magically inclined in Tarant ever to try to usurp power, as in the Bloody Maid riots of 10 years ago, Caledon would throw full support behind them, he screamed. A monarchy cannot be trusted, much less one that embraces both magic and technology, I say. Annex Caledon now. This reporter could not agree more with the sentiments of Councilman Braid. It is high time we gave those Caledonians what for. We at the Tarantian hope that you will join us in urging a recall of present Chairman Willowsby and establishing Braid in his place. Yikes! You sure that's a good idea, guys? So Tarant, there's plenty of people there that would very much like to annex their neighbors forcibly. And when are there ever not? Seems to be a distressingly common occurrence, unfortunately. Lots of chests here. A guard asleep. The chests are all locked. Let's see. Maybe we can pick up a few extra change here. Oh, come on. He's asleep. How did that not work? Potion of Persuasion. Interesting. Yeah, okay. These guards are way too sharp-eyed. Even when they're asleep, they can tell I'm trying to nick stuff from them. Blacksmith. Let us barter, sir. Eh. Nothing here that I really want to buy. Bullets, maybe. He's also selling a copper ring. I could buy that. Make another charged ring. I'll just need a capacitor for that. I might already have one in the Panari Crypt. This is Archibald. Archibald, Gladys sent me to ask about a ring. Gladys, tell that old nag I'll never give her the ring back. Never. If you come by here again, I will have my son Bernard give you a sound thrashing. I cannot believe you would be so cruel to an old lady, sir. You will leave my home immediately, or I will call my son Bernard. Do you hear me? All right, all right. I'm leaving. Let's try talking to that Bernard fellow. Is there any work around here? Are you daft, woman? Look around you. Durnholm is dying. There's not enough work here for citizens, let alone a drifter. Now, if only we could find that Bernard fellow. Maybe it's one of these. What's with that place? I don't care for your kind half-orc. I humbly beg your pardon, sir. May I ask you a question? May I ask what this thing is? These are the infamous pits of Dernhold. This is where you'll end up if you get on the wrong side of the law here in Dernhold. May I enter? Ha! You're either jesting with me or a complete fool. No one who ever enters the pits comes out again. We toss the worst miscreants of society in there and throw away the key. Well, I guess that's that then. I don't want to go there. What's with everyone here? Have you seen the pits? Not a whole lot in Durnholm, but we do have some. We do have the pits. They're a prison of sorts, and some of the most evil individuals have been put in there. I don't know where else I could go to look for that fellow. Oh wait, this is Bernard. The name's Bernard. I work the docks here. What little work there is. Bernard, are you the son of Archibald? Yes. Why do you ask? Gladys thinks your father might know something about a ring. Not this again. Every month or so she finds someone to send over here to try and get that ring from my father. This is so tiresome, really. One would think they were school children the way they carry on. What do you mean? My sister and Gladys's son were engaged to be married some 20 years ago. Then the plague came. He shakes his head in sadness. They both died, along with Gladys's husband. The ring she sent you here to find was the engagement ring her son gave my sister. Then why does she say it was stolen? I don't know. It is some perverse game they have been playing over the last 10 years. She finds someone to come look for the ring. My father yells at them and sends them away. It's really the only contact either of them has with the outside world. Have you tried to talk sense into them? Yes, but I gave up on them a long ago. My father doesn't want to hear anything about it from me. He just sits around, waiting for the next fellow or woman, in your case, to come around asking about the ring so he can yell at her. Okay. Maybe this will allow us to convince him to return the ring. Oh, it's you. What do you want now? Did that old hag send you back here? No, I had a conversation with your son. He looks pained. What did that young fool tell you? He doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. I know what is going on between you and Gladys. What? What are you implying? I want nothing to do with her, I tell you. I think Gladys is attracted to you? He thinks for a moment and then growls at you. Nonsense. I won't have you poking fun of me in my own home. Get out. She is rather unpleasant to look at, isn't she? How dare you say that about that fine... leave me be. I do not wish to speak with you further. Maybe we talk to Gladys again? Bernard doesn't have any way to help us. I know about the little game you and Archibald are playing. What? Whatever could you be speaking of? You knew all along Archibald has the ring. You've been using me. I have absolutely no idea what you're speaking. Please get my ring back for me. Maybe we need persuasion. I don't know if this potion will help. It only increased our persuasion by a little bit. Maybe we need to use both of them. I think the effects are cumulative. And so no, it didn't work. They just canceled each other. Yeah, he's got Gladys's ring. Maybe just one potion of persuasion will be enough. Let's try again. This is turning out to be more difficult than I thought. Okay. Now using the second potion just wipes out our persuasion. Okay, let's wait until until he goes to sleep. Come on, it's late. Aren't you gonna go to sleep? He's locked the door already.
It is done. It is done.
I guess he won't go to sleep. I don't want to actually kill him, but I guess we can't do this task. Not until we severely improve our lockpicking skills or our persuasion, which I don't plan to do. So that's not happening. Let's go into the castle. You must be the king. How dare someone of your caliber address one such as myself? I beg forgiveness. I only wish to serve. I don't think so. Begone. Please honor me with a task to prove my worth. I have need of a courier, but I suppose you'll have to do. Blackroot owes me tax money. 5 gold bars. Bring it to me. Let's not piss him off by asking for money. Consider it done. I mean, I'm sure he'll pay us money to serve as his courier. Then again, he's a king. You never know with kings. They don't like giving things away. They like taking things away. Well, the door here was just unlocked, so... And it was unlocked because there's nothing here to steal. Fantastic. King Praetor would like for you to collect his taxes from Blackroot. Okay. Let's go to Blackroot then. Just taking a quick stop there to collect the taxes. And then we're out. Actually, since we're going to Blackroot, let's try this again.
What is it that you want of? What is it that
Virgil,
you want of me? Yes, of course. What would you like me to do?
wait here for a while.
I don't like leaving you alone, but I'll wait here until you return.
Yep, that works. We're leaving him here because there is something I want to try. Okay, good. We can use fuel to make Molotovs. We've got 5 right now. We can come back here if we need to make more. No, Blackroot. It's a bit far away. But not that far away. Path is blocked. Okay, let's go here. And then here. Haunted Village. I'm not gonna waste bullets on these. We're very close to a level up. Unfortunately, we arrive at night. Now, let's talk to this gentleman. Traveler, eh? What great sights of the land have you beheld? Many sights, from quaint rounded hills to the great city of Toronto. My, you have traveled far. It is good to meet a fellow traveler. I fear we are becoming a rare breed. Too many prefer the comforts of familiar places and large cities to the freedom of the open wilderness. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kitso Pierce. A pleasure. I am Martini Kaboom. Tell me, Martini Kaboom, will your adventures continue to take you far afield? Or are you near finished with your present romp? I suspect I am traveling for quite some time still. May I ask why? One of my students is missing. I need to leave town for Caledon rather quickly, and I have not the time to search for him. I fear a tragedy may have befallen the boy. Students? Oh, why yes. I am the master bowman. From time to time, those who wish my training seek me out. I train them for a fee, or if I am in need, require a task of them. The latter was true for young Dudley. What would you have me do? If you happen to come upon him in your wanderings, might you inform him that I have gone to Caledon on business for the king? He should seek me out there. Sure, I can do that. Thank you. His name is Dudley Croston. He is a human lad of average height and build. The last I saw of him, nigh a month ago, he was dressed in plain adventure gear, armed with bow and knife and provisions for a fortnight. He was headed north. If I happen upon him, I will deliver your message. Thank you, Martini Kaboom. It has been a pleasure meeting you. It is time I were off to Caledon. May your journey prove enlightening. Goodbye. Okay, that wasn't the fellow I wanted to talk to. In fact, it's very late. He might be asleep. The one we're supposed to talk to is the mayor. I don't know where to find him either. The Sour Barnacle. Human priest. I do not have time for efforts. Quite surly for a priest, aren't you? You would be surly as well if you were unwelcome in your homeland, but that is no excuse for rudeness to others. My apologies, madam. Where do you hail from? I hail from Durnholm, capital of Cumbria. I've been driven from my beloved Cumbria to end up here. But Blackroot is a province of Cumbria as well. Ah, you obviously have not been here long. The mayor has betrayed Praetor and allied Blackroot with Tarrant. That is the... Why stay here? Why not leave this area completely? I have lived in Cumbria my whole life. It is my home. Was the head of the Church of Cumbria. Why are you no longer the head of the church? King Praetor is not well. When Cumbria's economy spiraled out of control, he lashed out at his advisors. When I tried to reason with him, he banished me as well. Could you help me? I'm here to collect the taxes for Praetor. My apologies, miss, but your inexperience is likely to get me killed. So we need to level up then. That means we can't complete this quest, or otherwise we can't recruit that character, Dante. He's level 12. I guess that's what we need then. A couple more levels. Fine. If that's how you want it. Game. Then that's how we'll do it. A dark elf? Okay. Sure. Let's head back to Durnholm. This haunted village location, I don't know if that's from the mod or not. Let's pick up Virgil. Then explore the passage. And then maybe that haunted village place.
What is it that you want of? I'm ready to get...
Shaman and elemental snake. Forest ape. Ouch. Wow. They just killed me. Okay, yeah, this place is... Oh. Wait, we're back here? Oh. Okay.
What is it that you want? I'm ready
The
to
save
get
was
going.
from before we left.
What is it that you...
That means we didn't pick up the quest from the Master Archer fellow. Fine. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Oh, right. Let's see if we have the capacitor so we can make another charged ring. We do. We'll save the newspaper. That will be useful in a future quest. His dexterity is 12. Let's give him one of the charge rings. Take this one. That should make his... Oh. Okay, no, so that doesn't make a difference.
What is it that you want?
But we can give this ring to Virgil instead. There we go. We are 1,000 points away from level up. Admittedly, our trip to Durnholm hasn't been all that productive. Okay. So this is the haunted village. Altar of Darkness. Murindal's father, Murindal, his mother, Murindal is in your blood. Never betray Murindal trust, never betray Murindal trust, never betray Murindal trust. Spiders are Murindal's pets. They were given to you to punish the unbelievers. Not to do good. You have betrayed Murindal's trust, and now, my little darlings, will punish you with the only weight that Murindal knows, with the only weight that Murindal trusts. Why are these Murindal stone little darling? These ones aren't moving. The window is opened. There's a spider inside. I can't... There's a lot of spiders inside. Nice, level up. And that's that. Loads of spiders in here. Virgil's gonna have a lot of work keeping everyone in tip-top shape. But let's look at our options then. What can we level up? Disarm traps is an option. Prowling, also an option. Either prowling or disarm traps. I think I'll go prowling now and disarm traps afterwards. Oops. I can't shoot them. They're all outside of my range. So is every building in this place just filled with giant spiders? Let's build some distance. Oh, now the big ones are hostile. Well, fortunately I saved. I don't know why some of the spiders aren't hostile. Never mind. Now they are. And they split into new enemies when they die. And what the heck is this? Death Spirit. I'm still under attack? By who? I don't see any enemies. Let's maybe rest. So Virgil gets his fatigue back. That was a difficult fight, but we got a lot of XP out of it. This is a good place for leveling up.
I've been seriously hurt, madam. Please help me.
If we survive, there is. It's a good place for leveling up if we can survive.
It is done. 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 Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Nice. With the fainted spider blocking the way out, we can just keep attacking them. They can't do anything about it. Now granted, I will run out of bullets at this rate. Let's see how much XP this guy gives me. I don't think that was that much. Fine. No kaboom? That was supposed to be a nerd-shattering kaboom. Okay. The game doesn't seem to know what to do now in this situation. The spiders can't leave, so I can just keep shooting them. Ooh, big spider. Big spider. What did I just pick up? Oh, the Molotov cocktail. I just dropped it instead of using it.
It is done. It is done.
Already very close to leveling up.
What is it that you want of me? What type of I am finished. What is it that you...
It's a good thing that the poison doesn't keep ticking when we're asleep. Yeah, there's nothing in these buildings except spiders for us to kill. Which is good, because I'm already close to leveling up. And what's down here? Level 25 spiders. That's something else. They're gonna kill the dog. Of course, they split into other spiders when they die. Why wouldn't they? I can't see anything. There. Is it worth using the stun grenade again? It's my last one. Oh, alright. And these little red guys come out. Never mind. So we can we can gain some experience in this place. Whoops. If we're careful. Shit. Okay. Let's take it easy.